Let's dive into the discussions shaping the nation.
Gur má go caithfirleach táchas orm an deise áil Lúirt ar rátaisí slán-dúil idirnáisiúnta agus trádáil idirnáisiúnta anseo aniu. We all want to see a settled and peaceful international order, not least because of the cost that usually occurs in terms of human life when there is no such order. I am also concerned about the blatant militarisation of the EU and the growing willingness to cloak aggression under the guise of defence and the gradual erosion of our military neutrality. But today I want to raise a specific issue of international security for Christian communities worldwide. You may be aware of reports that the US House Foreign Affairs Subcommittee on Africa has approved measures urging President Trump to impose sanctions on Nigeria due to the widespread persecution of Christians following the Congress hearing on March the 12th. It is being reported that US lawmakers condemned the Nigerian government for its failure to protect Christian communities from escalating violence, citing alarming data from multiple human rights organisations there. A 2024 report by the Observatory for Religious Freedom in Africa revealed that Nigeria accounted for 90% of all Christians killed globally each year. The report documented that between October 2019 and September 2023, at least 55,910 people were killed and 21,000 others were abducted by terrorist groups operating in the country. I'm calling on our government here to consider the imposition of whatever available sanctions we can to impose on Nigeria until it fully respects the rights of all Christians to live in peace. In terms of the international trade part of this statements here today, I want to make reference to our haulage sector, which is an absolutely vital cog in the economic wheel of international exports, and indeed in terms of employment here in Ireland it's a huge employer, particularly in rural areas. However, there are rising concerns over the biofuel imports that are coming into the country, and it is my understanding that only last weekend the Sunday Business Post carried an article in which it stated that Circle K has actually stopped the imports of palm oil mill effluent, mainly originating in Malaysia and Indonesia. Now, I think at this point, the fact that there are concerns coming from organisations who have been around since the 1970s, like the Oireachtas, who are experts in this field, I think the fact that they're raising concerns, I think that we do need to take on board what they're saying, and that we do need an independent regulatory body to monitor fuel quality, particularly in terms of imports. I do acknowledge the work of the Minister in transposing the EU Fuel Quality Directive into Irish law, and certainly that was a very welcome and worthwhile step. However, we need to do more, and we need to do more quickly, and an independent regulatory body is the way to go in order to ensure that the samples are scientifically examined and that the quality is checked, because it is my understanding from reports that I have read in the Irish Times dating back to last year that hauliers are encountering costs, companies are encountering costs of between 15 and 20,000 euro for repairs to trucks because of the issue regarding the poor quality biofuels that are coming into the country. So I believe that, and again I'm calling on the Minister to be proactive on this issue, to listen to the Oireachtas and to set up the independent regulatory body to monitor the fuel quality in terms of biofuel imports.
Like, share, and subscribe, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you.